Oh my god. These muscle relaxers are not helping.
Okay, it says we're live.
I'll check. Give me a sec. Because you can't actually tell. Okay, it doesn't show anything yet. But
Still,
the
average
other
live.
video's gone. Yeah, it doesn't
Slim
say anything
band.
yet.
Add insertion. Public view, comments. Oh, it actually gives you like two views. That's cool. It's like public view.
Oh my god. Wow, okay. These muscle relaxers are not
Healer,
helping.
TP. Oh, we are live. Okay. Hey, cool. I did it!
Alright! Because you
It's
can't
a
actually tell.
thing.
Let's see, is it there? It's no, I still don't see it.
I have public view and I heard myself speaking.
Really? It's not popping. Oh my god, fuck you, internet. What are you doing? It's not on my feed yet.
It should pop up. It might wait until 10:30. So let's see. Pamela. Oh, you know what? Game's over. Might help.
Oomala!
Alright. So let's stop this recording. See if it actually worked. Boop. Document. Pamela. Call record. Date modified.
Oh yeah, it does say we're live right now.
Yup. So let's see. Pamela.
Okay, yeah, I
You know
see
what?
it. Alright, we're
Game's
good.
over. Might help to shut up. Okay. And Pamela is still working. That's good.
Cool. I'm recording my
Yeah.
Audacity.
Do that. So many things to keep track of here now.
I know.
It's nice when it's all constrained almost into one program.
Yeah, it's nice when BG's the one handling everything.
Well, I handled the recording.
We miss you, BG. Come back soon. Mike's an invalid. It took him half hour to get this ready.
All right. I'm recording separately.
As am I.
I wonder.
What?
I'm noticing, like, my recording levels are, like, good right now when they're usually, like, really low. But I always have this in my second screen.
Oh?
I'm curious. I'll have to play around with that.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is Alone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is Smooth
DMS.
Jazz.
Each knee son.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck him and all that Japanese bullshit he tries to do. Nobody's fucking believing you speak Japanese, kid. Nobody.
So let me pull up the actual view because I can see comments, but I can't comment upon them.
Nobody's here yet. Nobody's
Where
watching
am I?
yet.
That's fine.
Nobody loves us anyway. It's okay.
Boo. Boo-hoo.
What?
That's not subscriptions. Nope.
What?
I hate how much I have to navigate around this thing. It's 149 is the actual episode I just noticed. Hey, I'm so good at running these things. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the YouTube Editor's Perspective podcast. Now, you may think this is episode 144. You'd be mistaken.
It's currently episode 134, actually.
No,
right, Mike?
No. Well, actually, I don't know if we'll count this as like an actual episode or not. We might
This
just
is a point 1.5.
We'll do two halvesies and they'll make it a full. So this is 149.5157. I don't know. So it's gonna be a short episode. It's just me and Ralph. The Pop Bros are doing things. I know BG is it's not like a tournament. He's just going to train, I guess. He's going to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for Mortal Kombat.
Damn it, you beat me to the joke.
But
I was
talking to him earlier today because he was helping me set up the streaming stuff because I didn't have the software, and he was telling me like, I'm gonna be doing this, going to meet up a couple of people to do some practicing. He's like, and I'm probably going to hate it. I'm like, oh, why? He's like, they nerfed her.
Ooh.
Yesterday, they nerfed her. I was like, oh, that sucks. So yeah, they nerfed Cassie apparently hardcore.
There goes her main.
So
His main. He's fucked.
I don't. Well, he's gonna. I think he's gonna stick with it like Superman. He's gonna like keep with her. I don't know, man. A person who mumbles the page of Cage while he's playing a game. I don't think he's gonna give up that character lightly.
Oh my god, it is so terrible.
So most of the stuff, I mean, A and V related. Don't have much to go on as far as topics. So we're gonna be doing some different little nerd news things.
Yeah, next week we'll come back with the AMV still though, right? Because that's 150.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be a stream with
Yeah.
the VCA winners or whatever.
All
I
right.
forget the.
Are we still doing that? Because I remember there was talk about us not doing that now.
Who cares?
Nah, it's been covered, but not
Executive
by us.
rule.
Oh my
Mine to
god.
make. I just noticed my picture is weird right now. Not sure why.
Picture is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What?
Like on the directional pad, it's like white crap is on it. No idea why.
Yeah, I see that.
It's whatever. But so the
So it
big
looks like the
news.
fucking Nazi S, like on the SS uniforms.
Yeah, kind of.
It does, dude. It looks like the
But,
lightning bolt. Jesus.
But it's Harry Potter's gaming controller. But so Konami.
And the ship they're sinking in.
For those of you who don't know, including Ralph apparently,
I know a bit, but I don't know the exact details of what's actually happening.
they are giving up.
Have they talked about this yet?
They are giving up on console games entirely.
What?
That is why they dropped.
So the pictures I've seen of like everybody talking about Konami's current business strategy of it being like the Titanic and Mother Base in flames is accurate. They are actually committing business suicide.
Yes. So here's what's happening. Due to their poor success in recent console titles, such as their HD collections for Zone of the Enders and Silent Hills, there's some other game that came out that I don't remember, which is, I mean, probably there's a valid reason why it didn't sell well. That they decided to forego console games altogether and focus on mobile.
Oh my god.
And their CEO stated that mobile is the way of the future. And obviously, they're still going to release Metal Gear Solid 5, and there's one other game that they're releasing. But, they're like, oh, we'll be, very much supporting these two games. However, their support is, they're like, oh, maybe we can add mobile features to this game. So they are going full tilt into mobile games, which, in Japan, is a good idea. Everything's pretty much mobile in Japan. So that's, as far as if you were solely having your business practice in Japan, makes sense. Does not make sense from
a global economy standpoint. They are fucking themselves.
It does not make sense from a global market scheme, an international sales scheme.
No, it's business suicide is what they're basically doing.
So yeah, Metal Gear obviously is gone. Silent Hills gone.
That's the biggest sin.
I'm
was really looking forward to that game.
I was too. Like, as a guy who doesn't like horror, I appreciate what Kojima did with PT. Dude,
Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, they had it. They had it on lock just from that trailer, just from the teaser. That was incredible.
I will say, like, from a pure horror standpoint, not just jump scares. Five Nights at Freddy's has got that.
Yep. No, this had suspense. It had that creepy edge to it. The sound effects and music were perfectly synced with the atmosphere to make it just perfectly annoying.
And it fucked with your mind. When you thought you died, you didn't start over. The game, you were supposed to die. The game's still going. Like, there's so much depth in that teaser. Just a teaser. So, and what's his face? Daryl, right? From Walking Dead, he was supposed to be in it too. But,
he put out a tweet announcing that the game was dead a while back before we even heard anything about Konami at all.
So I'm curious. Obvious.
There's a Kickstarter already. Like, people are petitioning to make this a fucking a publicly funded game. They still want Silent Hills.
Yeah.
And if Mega Man can get 3.7 million to be reborn as fucking Big Hero 6, whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Mighty Number 9.
Whatever the fuck.
Hello,
he's
I am Mega Man, your personal robotic companion.
It could work. It could happen. But if that can happen, I mean, come on. People fucking adore Silent Hill. They adore fucking, what's his name?
I can't get past Mega Man Baymax just because he downloaded Kung Fu from, like, a chip, like the Robot Masters.
Yeah, I drew
I
obvious
know strong
parallels.
hands now, or strong. What was that? I know Scissor Man.
Oh my god.
But
I drew strong parallels. Sue me.
but
But the people love Kojima. People love Guillermo del Toro's like
But
movies and whatnot.
Kojima, I
So,
can see going somewhere else immensely.
oh, he's
Like,
going somewhere else.
he will find a way to wrestle the rights of Metal Gear out from Konami
That's his baby. He'd fund it
and
instantly.
have it go somewhere else, or just and I mean he's always wanted to make new games, so it could just be he gets the rights to Metal Gear. That way, he knows it won't be Horde.
Yeah, because once Konami realizes they've bent themselves over and started fucking themselves in the ass, they'll probably try to make an abrupt turnaround into the new generation of consoles and be like, "Oh no, wait! Here's an HD collection from the past generation. We're
Nah.
still here. We're not dead yet. Somebody buy our shit."
So that and then, but Silent Hills, I, they're not going to sell it, but I would hope they'd sell properties, which I don't think is going to happen. So
No,
I want to
if
see
they're
what.
smart, they would. If they're smart, they would, because there's still a fandom already born around PT for Silent Hills. So if they sold that for a decent amount, it may like bolster their a possibility of business, like for a little
So
bit. Like
I'm
it'll
going
put the
through their titles, and just from going through, and I'll see different franchises. So Castlevania, to name one.
Oh right,
So Frogger. Keep going down. I think Contra, I believe, is theirs as well.
I believe that. Okay,
Yeah, it's Konami code. That is
yeah,
definitely theirs.
yeah,
I'm just going through. I'm going through all their games, so let me just go to current
yeah. Try to
times.
talk about their decent ones. Skip the
Whoops. That's
C and D.
handhelds, plug and play. What am I looking at now? That's PlayStation handhelds. All right, it's 2011. Let me look at Konami franchises. That might be better.
It's like what could Konami's success have been on the handheld? Peace Walker didn't even fucking sell.
No, it's not handhelds. Mobile
Oh, you mean
phones.
right, cell phone. Yeah, you're right.
So that is what they are doing. So we got Adventure Island, Beatmania, Bloody Roar, Bomberman,
Oh god.
Dude, Castlevania, Contra, Dance Dance Revolution, Frogger, Grand Bear, Gomon's probably Japanese thing, Gradius, Lost in Blue, Metal Gear, Silent Hill, Suikoden, Star Soldier, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Zone of the Enders.
Oh,
There's
god.
quite a few there that are Bomberman, Silent Hill, Castlevania, like
Zone of the Enders.
Contra. Like those are so many good
Those are
franchises,
legends. Those are legend titles.
and they are just throwing them down the shitter. It is baffling to me.
Konami is obviously a really whoever's running the ship right now is the captain from the Titanic reborn.
I just, I don't
Like
know.
I would
I
love to
understand.
see a meme of just the Titanic, the scene from the Titanic where there it's the captain going down with the ship, and I'd love to just have see Konami imagery everywhere on the ship, just because who is at the head of Konami is basically that captain. He's it. He's driving it into the bottom of the fucking sea.
So if they're selling their titles,
If they're smart, they will.
Bomberman and Castlevania need to be bought. Nintendo
I
would
could
be wise to buy them, considering that's where they had the most success,
Squenix would take Castlevania in a heartbeat.
probably. But there's so much room. Silent Hills can go somewhere. I don't care. It's too good of a series to be
I
put
could see
down the drain.
Silent Hill being bought by Squenix also, to be honest.
There's a lot of like
Bomberman, I could see being bought by Nintendo like really quick because that's a
maybe.
very Nintendo-y type thing they can build for themselves.
Oh yeah, he had a
But
lot
yeah,
of success
Castlevania,
on the 64.
and if they're gonna sell off Metal Gear, which if they're gonna go for maybe make mobile Metal Gear, didn't they try that already and it didn't work?
I think so.
This is just the stupidest crap I've heard in a while.
It is baffling because to me, I understand why they're hesitant with consoles with their recent non-success with console games. The only success that they've had is Metal Gear. Metal Gear 4 Rising, Metal Gear Rising did relatively well.
I mean, honestly, they really haven't
And
made any good games recently.
exactly, and that's the
That's the
problem. They think that, oh, it's just the consoles that are crap. It's no, they've been
it's your
rushing out really bad games.
yeah.
And
Like people have been clamoring for a new Zone of the Enders, begging for years. All they would have to do is put out a teaser trailer at this year's E3 saying, "Oh, but guys, we're kidding. Here's a new Zone of the Enders," and you know what would happen? The fucking entire gaming community would just get on their knees and just be like, "We forgive you. Thank you, Christ. God has returned." That's exactly what would happen because Zone of the Enders was an amazing game for back on PS2.
yeah,
Game 2 was awesome as well, and if you bring out a new game with a current gen hardware and like, oh, it would be insane.
it's
But no,
baffling.
they're deciding like, oh, you know what? We've had a few failures this generation. Abandon ship.
Yeah. So moving on to the gaming topic, E3 is coming around.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
From what you've seen of like little teaser bits here and there, what are you expecting?
I mean, I'm expecting personally like not too great of a showing.
I am
I'm
too.
I'm I am expecting mediocre news all around, except from Nintendo, because they are starting to come out of the negative zone when it comes to their proceeds
I think it's going to
for
be
the
weak.
year.
In all honesty, for Nintendo, I think this is going to be a weak year.
I think that if they want to save, like, if they want to keep their business up, they need to announce a new Metroid. They need to announce a
That
new,
Star Fox
and they
is
need to
coming
show
out.
the new Star Fox.
Yeah, Star
They need to
Fox will
show
be.
Star Fox, announce a new Metroid.
Yeah,
Just do
they're
those
showing
two.
Star Fox. They're not showing anything Zelda because that has just been postponed indefinitely, which is fine.
Wait,
Understand?
really?
Yes, I'm fine with that because they are making that game what it should be,
Okay,
and
I'm
they're
glad to
not
hear
going
that.
to rush it out. That's like they literally have said we are not announcing a release date until we know that this game is ready.
That's a good thing. Okay, good. But yeah,
So
no, I think just say, listen, okay, we're announcing Metroid at the other M2, whatever, something.
yeah,
Just a new
Metroid
Metroid.
would steal the show definitely.
Yeah.
For Sony, obviously Kingdom Hearts is going to be shown.
Kingdom Hearts is going to be shown. We're going to be seeing the new Uncharted, obviously. We're going to see the new Titanfall will definitely be at the PlayStation conference this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's an obvious steal because it's going to be multi-platform, and Sony would be like just dumb to not say, listen, you went multi-platform for a reason. You're coming to our stage this year,
You know what I'm
motherfuckers.
expecting, and I'm not gonna like
What?
that. There's going to be some trailer space somewhere in the PlayStation show for Destiny DLC.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
going to happen, and I'm not going to like it,
No,
but it's going to happen. 'Cause
Destiny
is still selling well.
it is, and I don't know why.
I don't.
It's all of my friends, everyone I know who owns Destiny, doesn't play it, is not buying DLC, is watching. The moment the moment they announced that House of Wolves will be expanding, like adding a whole bunch of new worlds and shit, people got interested. People that I know got interested. But the moment they heard, okay, there's no new raid, the interest died. Interest completely died, and they're like, okay, but there's a possibility that the raid will come out later for an additional price. Everyone's like, are you fucking kidding? Why are we getting this big ass DLC only to have to buy the fucking raid later? Are you kidding?
Activision, bro.
Leave it to fucking Activision to fuck up what might have been a really good series. If they had released 2 raids on release on the disc, put out House of Wolves as the first DLC with another new raid, and then continued from there, just build on with good additions, solid storylines, more worlds, keep that fresh and incoming, the game would have been healthy. It would have been actually pretty good by that point.
Mm-hmm.
But they decided to go the cheapskate way, the EA way.
I won't call it
And
the
they're
cheapskate
suffering.
way. I call it the greed way.
The EA way.
That's not cheapskate. That's just them.
No, that's cheapskate.
They had this game and they splintered it on purpose.
Yeah, that's called the cheapskate. They're slinking on what could have already been on the disc just to get more later.
I wouldn't call that cheapskate. I just call it like literally money grabbing. Just because that work
Okay,
was that
money
work was
grabbing.
done. It's just that they withheld it on purpose.
Yeah. I hate that. It's the stupidest business model, and everybody hates it. But yet companies keep doing it, thinking, okay, we can keep milking this forever. Guess what? People are catching on. Maybe not enough. Maybe not enough to make a dent in the fucking business model. But come the next influx of games, like first off, Assassin's Creed.
I was actually gonna. I have not watched the trailer.
If I have, it actually looks good. But what has to happen here is everything that did not happen in Unity. You need to deliver a finished UI, a finished AI system, a finished game where the map actually builds itself correctly and you don't fall through the map every 5 seconds at release. They need to make sure the writing is up to par. They need to make sure that there is no locked content that you have to pay for. No, you can't do that. And they got rid of that in Unity in the latest patch. All of the chests are now openable via in-game.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
So if they keep it like that for the game's release, and they fix these little plot holes and they bring it back to what made the Assassin's Creed series work, which is easy to do, just scale back the stupid lock jobs. Get rid of that. Nobody wants microtransactions in a single-player game. We don't want that.
One thing that a lot of people are annoyed by, at least in that, was in that instance, forced second screenplay. I don't mind second screenplay. I mean, it's freaking built into the Wii U. If you implement it without it being intrusive, it's very good. Actually, I believe Black Flags did it really well.
Black Flag was perfect.
It just gave you money.
Yep.
It was just like, it was a way for you to do these send people on missions, do a little micromanaging things, and then you would get more money. That is completely fine.
I did that. It worked. I enjoyed it. But the way they did it in Unity was completely terrible. I got half hour into Unity's story, and the entire game bored me.
Do you remember the first supplementary content thing that they did to where it would give you in-game items? I believe it was during Brotherhood. It was that Facebook game.
Yep.
Like that stuff.
Initiates.
Yeah, that was what it's called. But that was good. I really enjoyed that, and they just dropped it.
There was a lot of great backstory given, character development from Uncle Mario and whatnot.
Yeah.
You learned a lot about the background lore in the Assassin's Creed universe. And they just we're not making any money out of this, so we're going to drop all support for it.
But yeah, and then there's a lot of that. I mean, we could do a whole podcast on dumb things game companies are doing. Nintendo's on that list for their whole YouTube policy.
That should be a thing we're doing. Make a note of that. We got to bring that up when the compros are around.
So yeah, the whole they're doing so many things right, and then this this is the one. This first wave of the current gen is a black mark on gaming in general. The entirety of it so far has been bad. So this next wave, this year, needs to fix on what last year obliterated. It took gaming back 3 steps. I wouldn't say. Well, it was more the games than anything. Games and policies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean most.
Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant the actual systems and stuff. I'm like, well, I mean,
no. The systems are fine. The tech, the hardware is fine. The software needs to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, I believe Rift has a release date next year, doesn't it?
Rift?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it has a release date. The Oculus Rift.
Does it? Oh yeah, I saw that. Right.
Yep. So that's going to be another big player. Not at E3,
but that just means. That just means that if that's the truth, then Sony and Microsoft are going to be talking about theirs relatively soon.
That's true. The Morpheus.
Yeah.
So,
because if they don't, then they're going to fall behind in the market, and those two companies can't afford to have that happen.
Do you want to play with the Rift?
Fuck yes.
Okay, I was going to say BG's always a Debbie Downer when we talk about this.
Yeah, dude. Of course, because that's not a medium he's interested in, because he's never seen anything of it working. The sheer technological aspect of it astounds me. If this can be worked to a manageable criteria when it comes to the technology, the price, and the way it functions, if it can work, then this could be incredible. Because there's actually sorry to cut you off there, but have you seen?
Hold on. I just want to make a note that Pro apologized for interrupting somebody. Continue.
The Conro's in here. I can do this. White power.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean, dude. That only works when they're here.
No, this is an Easter egg for them to pick up
douches.
on. No, this is an Easter egg for them to pick up on. That was all on purpose. Come on now.
So.
I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Have you heard about the VR arcade coming to your state? I believe.
No, was it Ohio?
Yeah, it's Ohio.
Oh fuck, sweet. Yeah, I have.
Like if you can go to that, you'll be able to go to that. It's in like an hour away from you. I think I looked it up. If you go to that, say for instance, you walk in, you're like, okay, you're a little skeptical, like, okay, let's see how this actually works, and you walk out of there and you see the future of VR is actually a possible future. Then first of all, I'm going to say this. I called this a year ago that VR would bring back arcades, and this is the first instance of it happening. So fuck you, doubters! I'm the best!
But I will say, for Oculus Rift, though, I'm not going to buy it immediately.
Oh, of course not. You shouldn't. No, fuck no.
I definitely probably have the means to. It's just, every piece of technology so far in the last, I don't know, decade or so that's been deemed, like, you know, the best of the best.
User-friendly?
Well, not user-friendly, but, like, the best.
Right.
Was only considered that after its first generation. The iPhone was god-awful when it started off because it didn't have the App Store.
Yep.
The first iteration of the Xbox, the blades were awful. Then they redid the UI, and it was a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of different things here and there as far as, like, being a first, oh my god, words.
Iteration?
No.
Generation?
Well, just, buying it at the initial launch.
Oh.
I can't think of that. I can't think of the actual term.
The word is escaping me now as well. God damn it.
It's like early adopter. There we go.
Oh yeah, early adopting.
Early adopter. There's gonna be kinks.
Of course. Remember the Wiimote? How many TVs remember the Wiimote?
Before the rubber condoms. I feel like I told about when I got injured by a Wiimote, yeah? Okay.
Yes, you did. We've heard every one of your injury stories.
Yeah, battery to the face. Not fun. Actually, rephrase that. Flying battery to the face. Not fun.
Yes.
Double A's can hurt. So...
I still love that imagery of you just getting pelted with a battery.
It really wasn't like anything bad. I was more perplexed. I was bleeding. But I was just so perplexed by it because I hear boom, turn my head, bam, hit me in the face. I'm like, what? I touch my face. I'm like, I'm bleeding. I see a battery on the ground. I see my friend's little brother like look at me in like pure horror, and then he ran away. Which I wasn't mad at him.
I'd like to make a note of this as well. Mike was made to bleed by a 7-year-old with a battery. It doesn't take much to hurt you, does it?
It wasn't 7-year-old. He's probably like 12 or 13. And when physics makes something rocket at your face really fast with edges, it's going to cut you. I don't care who you are. It's going to cut you.
Wait. Batteries have rounded edges.
It doesn't matter if they're rounded, dude. They're edges. A round, blunt edge will still cut you. Why do you think people's shins cut people's heads open in the UFC?
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I've seen someone's head get split in half by a kick to the face in the UFC. It was disgusting.
Yeah. We love UFC.
So, moving on from games, because we could go on that forever.
Forever.
So, with a bunch of other different news things, we got a whole bunch of TV news.
Okay, let's Supergirl.
First being Supergirl. I talked to BG about this earlier. Your thoughts?
My thoughts on Supergirl is that it, just like everybody else is seeing it, the first half of that trailer was The Devil Wears Prada, and the second half was Smallville.
I can agree with both of those things. However, the one thing that I came out of it liking it wasn't dark, it wasn't
Yep.
depressing. It
Yep.
made me happy.
Yep.
It was
It
gleeful, which is
it's
something besides kind of the Flash
yeah. It's the
has been
yeah.
lacking.
Yep. It seems like it may be interesting. It may be able to be good, but I think what will ultimately hold it back is its inability to even reference Superman's name.
So, so I
The
talked to
constant
no
references
no.
of your cousin, your cousin, your cousin, your cousin, your
So
cousin, your
okay,
cousin.
on kind of that note, I think the first person to mention their cousin is Jimmy
James
Olsen.
Olsen. You mean James? Don't call him Jimmy, or he'll fuck your life up with a camera.
I talked to BG. I'm just like, so BG, your thoughts? He's like, Jimmy Olsen is black. Just this immediate thing. And when I saw the trailer and he said that, I'm like, oh, BG's gonna be pissed. And
But
yeah,
no, so is okay. Also, apparently, you know the general that she's talking to in that giant underground anti-alien base thing.
yeah.
That guy's character is actually in the New 52 is the um, reborn mind of her father.
Huh.
He's supposed to be like part Kryptonian or something.
Interesting.
I was watching the IGN Rewind and they were talking about those facts, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait! So they're taking this character, just using his name, and having it be nowhere near anywhere where the character should be. Why not just invent the new character at that point?
Oh, like Superman.
Or Arrow, because let's not call him Green Arrow, because we want him to be able to be alluded to be Batman.
I have a feeling. Well, we'll get into that. I have a feeling the next season he'll probably come back as Green Arrow. But
If he doesn't come back as Green Arrow and lighten the fuck up, honestly, that at that point I will be convinced
we will
that Oliver Queen is actually Bruce fucking Wayne
we'll talk about that in a second. So
with amnesia.
I will say, from at least that teaser trailer, special effects look really good in
It does
Supergirl.
because it's super. You know what I mean?
It's NBC, so obviously there's some funding behind it. Which I still find the fact that like people are saying like, oh, she still might cross over with Arrow and Flash. It's not gonna happen.
No, they've already announced she's not a part of that universe.
I know
This is a separate DC universe.
People keep trying to say, oh, it could happen. It's not
No,
gonna happen.
it can't. It can't. This is
They-
stupid.
They attempted.
That is another thing that's going to kill this series. They had a perfect opportunity to interact with already established series, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
How do you ignore that? You've got Green Arrow already set, already ready to go. But then, of course, this all comes back to, and again, like I said in the beginning, what's going to hurt/kill it is its inability to reference Superman or Batman.
Mm-hmm.
When you can't reference the two biggest iconic ambassadors of your franchise, or Wonder Woman, exactly.
The big
you
three are locked.
You can't name the top three of your franchise. All the little guys are going to start getting hurt as you keep trying to build it up for a TV universe.
Like I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now,
and that's why Marvel works so well. Exactly.
And just like, you know, they said like, oh, this was Rogers stayed here for a while. Just like you can just immediately reference Captain America. You can reference Bruce Banner. You can reference the Hulk, Thor, all these things. Granted, like
Lady fucking Sif, the movie character, actually was on the goddamn show.
There are shortcomings of that as far as like freedom, creativity of writing, but I think the pros outweigh the cons immensely. I mean,
oh, they do, because it makes for an you can be a part. You can dig into this universe, latch onto it, and enjoy it even through its shitty seasons.
Yeah, I think Joss Whedon can attest to writing restrictions and stuff because he did not want Coulson alive.
Yeah, but he made it work. The writing team made it work.
Yep. So, but yeah, Supergirl. You know, there's room for it. I'm just happy that it is a bright sun in this overwhelmingly bleak DC universe. Even with how good Arrow is and how good Flash is, they are bleaker.
I just hope that they don't, like, because from the trailer I got a very Felicity Smoke personality from Supergirl. I kind of hope.
I was really hoping she would be more like the Batman, Superman, Doomsday.
Yes,
cartoon.
that's exactly
like
what
that
I was.
Very spunky.
Yeah, I would have liked that, but I guess you
Kara.
can't really do that.
It's
On,
it's it's it, it's the casting. Like
yeah,
I'm not a fan with the casting,
neither am
but
I.
they can make it work. So
I
we'll
don't know,
see.
but the whole thing where, oh, you're out now. What is it? What do you realize what you've done? That scene. I'm sorry, but that scene was terrible. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. So you know her secret. You know what she can do, and it's like you never took the thought process that you're working. The sister works for that general in the anti-alien
Hmm.
base. You tried to hide your sister from this guy while you're working for this guy, and now you're upset that she's out and she's this god brokenly awesome Kryptonian super being. And her cousin, wink wink nod nod finger asterisks, is always apparently a call away, but he just wants to make sure you're going to live the life you were meant to by never interacting with her.
Should I have just let you die? Well, maybe.
I think I just heard BG cry.
All right, let's move on to
Oof.
greener pastures, at least so far that we know
Oh
of.
god. Yeah.
Flash.
Ooh, I need season finale.
I need the season finale as well.
This past
There's
episode was
one little
awesome.
tidbit in that episode that I want to make note of. There's going to be spoilers for Flash and Green Arrow or Arrow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just for you people that are listening, sorry, not sorry.
If you're still here, you're a fucking moron.
So he mentions when they're at the abandoned Ferris aircraft
Oh.
facility that it closed because a test pilot went missing.
And if anybody doesn't know who that means, guess what? Hal fucking Jordan.
So I'm really
Green Lantern.
I'm really hoping they can bring the Green Lantern. A lot of people are thinking that Diggle
It's-
might be John Stewart.
But that whole thing is now obliterated because Hal Jordan was just referenced.
Well, it could be a thing where Hal Jordan appears in the show for maybe like a little bit, but gives Diggle the ring.
But that would be also stupid to do because if he just went missing, obviously recently enough for Flash to know about it, that means Hal Jordan is Green Lantern for what, a season? No.
I don't know.
Nah.
There's room there for some Green Lanternness, but
Like if they build on the next season being against, no, that's not even, never mind. If they build on the next season of Arrow with Diggle interacting a lot with what's his name, Hal Jordan,
mm-hmm.
and at the end of the season maybe he's taken away to the planet of I always get the name of that planet. Something. No, the planet is like something.
I don't know.
Damn it! Oh, BG, you don't know comics, pro. You don't know comics.
So
Oro? No, I keep thinking Ouroboros, but it's not. It's not that.
anyways,
And it's not This isn't Adventure Time either.
but so there's that. But the whole team ups with Snart, which Captain Cold is always awesome.
Oh, yeah, very
I
entertaining.
love Captain Cold. Love his casting too. But
Yeah.
it was all up in that little end point with the team up, and
Brother next to brother. That was interesting.
I am so happy that they at least referenced the ring, the suit in the ring,
Yep.
with the yellow Flash, which means hopefully Barry will get that ring at the end of this season to put the red Flash suit in.
I don't think it's this. I think they'll look at. I think we'll see like Cisco pick up the ring if they defeat him or if he goes back. I think personally, Eobard is going to go back to the future.
He's in Legends of Tomorrow, if you noticed in the trailer.
I know we see him about to go through time.
Yep.
So obviously we may see on this next episode the arrival of what's his name from the Time Police to take Eobard back after Flash has defeated him.
He's still Wells though in that scene, so
I think it's a permanent transformation.
well, I know that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's not before he left; it's after.
Yeah, it's obviously after, and he's also in some like dome like thing, so it might be like a prison cell.
Who knows?
Like a stasis pod.
So, yeah, the team up was awesome with Oliver, and I like how the experienced one was the one who actually, for the most part, took him down.
Yeah, Ollie.
Knights. But So we got Ollie, Firestorm, and then going
EML
into
brothers.
cousins actually, but yes,
Oh, aren't they brothers?
they are cousins. They look very
Oh,
much. They look very similar, but they're cousins.
fuck yeah, they do. They could pass for brothers easily.
Yup. So and then we go into Arrow, which
Yeah.
Flash's a little cameo in there was awesome.
Yeah, but both of the cameos in each series was incredibly short, which I like. Which I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I was expected to maybe be a little longer, but I kind of don't. I didn't like how both of them are like, oh, I just traveled, especially for Ollie. I just traveled all these miles out of my way to your city to help you out. But oh, I can't help you finish up the next 10 minutes. I gotta skip now before you bring in Thawne, the Reverse Flash, into captivity. No, I'm gonna leave him here on the floor with you. That seemed like really shitty writing.
Well,
At least have Ollie stick around until
coming from the same team where Adam completely electrocutes Arsenal, and then Ollie just leaves him.
Yeah, I know. This season, the writing team has just made a lot of fuck ups.
Yeah. So, but keep going on with Arrow. The season was weak. Finale was weak, which you have not finished it yet.
I'm halfway through, and it's already very weak.
Do you care about any spoilers?
No, of course not. It's obvious what's going to happen.
So, where I think the Chipper Green Arrow is going to appear is literally the last part of this episode. Him and Felicity are driving down a sunny beach, and he's like, you know what? I'm happy. And he's happy and cheerful. So, I think the Dark Ollie is gone.
I would be very happy to get rid of finally Bat Arrow and finally just have Green Arrow.
Yep.
And I mean, he's got no reason to be sad because they're obviously resurrecting Sarah.
Yeah.
Like, does that happen in the episode?
Nope.
So it happens off fucking camera?
Well,
like, it happens
it's
to
probably
begin
gonna
with
happen
Legends
in the
thing?
first. It's probably gonna happen in the first episode of that.
Oh, that doesn't seem right to me. That should have been like the season. Like, that should have been before they leave Nanda Parbat. Like, Oliver's just like, by the way, this was a sub idea I had. I couldn't tell anybody. Sarah's going into the tub.
I love the line by, you guys have a jacuzzi?
Cool.
That was good. But,
yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot of missed opportunities this season when it came to a lot of
some
different
good
ways.
fight scene stuff here and there. Although a lot of it looked very much like they're going through the motions. It wasn't really like a fight.
I didn't like. I loved the first Raish and Ollie fight. I have no expectations that this next one's going to be interesting.
Then let's see. Who else fought in this?
But I do like how in the Legends of Tomorrow trailer that we're basically referencing anyway, that they're bringing up Vandal Savage.
Yeah, Laurel Lance fought good as well. But
well, yeah, she's obviously upgraded from being, that's actually another little problem with that. Actually, well, I do like the fact that the Canary is finally actually kicking ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how it seemingly happened overnight.
Because at last she's been getting her ass kicked this entire season.
That's what I'm saying is, Ollie left. He's been gone for maybe a week, and Nyssa hasn't been there to train her. She's been alone. While Nyssa was there training her, she sucked ass at fighting. Nyssa's gone, and suddenly, she was about a week by herself, and she has this new outfit and can kick all kinds of ass. What the hell? Where's the setup?
I think Ollie was gone longer than a week.
No, I think they said it.
I think
he started being on 3 weeks.
I was gonna say, I feel like it was like a month or two.
No, they. I believe Felicity was screeching about it in the second last episode. Oh, he's been gone 3 weeks. This kid, how can he be gone already? How can Ollie have been lost himself? And they see him, and he's like, "Oh, my Ollie's dead."
Oh, okay. But I don't know. But yeah, then you see Thea in her Speedy costume for the first time.
Oh, she does do that.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm looking forward to that now.
It is nice. And then I guess going on from there, the season was meh. I mean, there's really no much. I mean, we can talk to BG and stuff about it too at some other point, but overall was.
Yeah, it was just meh. I'm hoping that the mediocreness of this season will be fixed, and the next season will just build off of what was good about this season and just make it like, okay, it was last season was subpar because we were building to make Oliver a less downing character. So we had to like make him really dull and maybe really dark for this
Put him
reason.
at
Like,
his darkest, that way he could return and be lighter.
make all of the jokes. Like I want
Yeah.
all of the jokes.
Just because, like, I mean, you know, he hit rock bottom in this season where I don't want to die down here. It's just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Dark shit he's going through right now.
Yeah.
But
So
Legends of Tomorrow. So we got the Atom, we got Captain Cold, and
we've got Laser Team, folks. Oh wait, no, wait, wrong movie.
got Captain Cold and Heat Wave. We got Hot Girl.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me.
Which the scenes that we've seen from she was announced, but the
I didn't
scenes
hear
from
that.
her were good. We got Firestorm, both halves, and then White Canary, which is Sarah Lance
55,
resurrected.
Sarah Lance, yeah.
Which I saw a good little slew of gifs on IGN where it's like her rising from the pool, and then her stare when she's all wet, and then like the next gif is Andy Samberg from Jizz in My Pants. Good stuff. But
That's good.
but yeah, like that, and just like I think about all of those scenes were filmed specifically for that teaser.
Probably.
They weren't at all for the actual show. But all the stuff that I saw was interesting, and then like just from that,
The giant Robofoot was terrible, though. Can we
yeah,
just
oh
throw that
yeah,
out there?
yeah.
That
But,
was fucking full.
There is so much room for this universe to grow with that show.
Yeah.
They can get so many characters in there, and anything that they deem as successful gets its own show. Like just whatever.
It's just a damn shame that they really can't build a successful universe out of this.
True. They
Like
could.
this is as far as it can go. Like we'll get some side characters of some of the B-list heroes,
Mhm.
but we're never going to get like any additions or even mentions of the bigger counterparts that are basically that paved the way, supposedly.
Yeah.
Like these were the guys who paved the way for these guys to even come up through the ranks. Without Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, there was no like the world around really shouldn't have been this nearly as accepting of what's going on. Because without the god tier like A-list, how is the B-list supposed to be respected? I mean, I don't know. I guess the TV series has built it up enough where I guess they've put them through the shit. They let Arrow take the brunt of all like the dark bullshit of the whole rise through vigilantism and all that shit. And now it's superheroes, and now these heroes are accepted and they're grounded in reality, except for Flash, which ruined that. But I don't really see how this is going to go. Maybe above the next spin-off. I think after this, it's going to start slowing down.
Probably.
Especially when movies like Batman vs. Superman are going to come out and try to build a Justice League film universe, and then the TV series will be like, oh, but, they have this guy in the movies, and he's like this, and I like that better. Or you're going to get he's done so much better in the TV series, why aren't they connected? And the people
Flash
are already...
is a great example of that one.
People are bitching incredibly hard about that because they really do have a perfect cast for Flash. He's perfect. He is the Flash. Like, I believe it full-heartedly. And if Stephen Amell can prove that he can be a lighthearted, chuckly Green Arrow, then that's he's another perfect Green Arrow. But it's like just DC can't get the shit together.
So
DC is Konami. Inbound.
So good connection. Good. That's what we try to do in this podcast. Just combine everything together. So going to the universe that actually does combine shit.
And makes it entertaining.
Yes. Do you think at some point they'll have some S.H.I.E.L.D. references in Daredevil, or Daredevil appears in S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I don't see Daredevil appearing in S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's a Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a network. So I think that would kind of be difficult. They linked it. They linked it to the Marvel-verse, like the movie-verse, via like the references to New York. They haven't really talked about S.H.I.E.L.D. at all.
And Daredevil?
Yeah, no S.H.I.E.L.D.
They talked about the Avengers.
Avengers, not S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't see them ever being like referenced to S.H.I.E.L.D. or any of that shit, unless S.H.I.E.L.D. becomes a part of Daredevil first. Like
Okay.
unless in season 2 we get some like the new Shield ops like is just bouncing into Hell's Kitchen to talk about this random red masked bastard who fucked up Wilson Fisk, this multi rich bastard.
Hmm.
I find it hard to believe that he can find like a connection or someplace to be a part of it.
See what you're saying?
Yeah, because it would have to be the TV side of Marvel would have to interact with Daredevil first before I think Netflix would allow their Daredevil to be on a network segmented television slot. To be honest,
Yeah. So Daredevil has a season 2. The next is Jessica Jones, correct?
yep,
Okay. So that I'm just like this whole like thing of a singular universe, and like even within that singular universe, there is room for them to grow.
yeah.
And as far as and be original, I feel like Daredevil can approve that.
Oh my God, yes,
And it was
that
just
was a
like, and there's
beautiful
just
origin story.
subtle hints, just very subtle hints to it
Newspaper
being,
clippings of the Battle of New York.
magic hammer or
Yeah,
shield, like just like little offhanded comments, and it worked beautifully.
yeah. That's
And
all you
I'm
need.
so looking forward to what else they can do.
Yep.
And I'm currently catching up on Shield as far as like the Inhumans storyline and all that. Seems pretty good so far from what I've seen.
I'm just really hopeful that they can fix Daisy's character. They seem like they're starting to, but I kind of need her to stop being Sky and start being a badass.
Got a couple of seasons for that before the Inhumans movie, so they're good. They got
Yeah,
time.
but they've already said that Daisy's not a part of the Inhumans movie.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's gonna be all about the royal family.
Oh, that sucks. Well,
So, but that means by that point, Sky must be dead. Otherwise, they would have to include Daisy because she's Quake. She
mm,
is the Inhuman of Shield.
mm-hmm. But I think we were probably good on time. I think we've been
Yeah,
going
we're
almost an hour actually.
yeah,
So
not
yeah,
bad.
hey, we can do this on our own.
Yeah.
Probably the most least entertaining episode ever, but we can do it.
Well, we talked facts. There weren't as many
Yeah.
jokes, but there were facts.
I'm gonna just say it. Air quote jokes.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm not giving myself any credit here. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so thank you everybody for tuning into this episode for 144.1567. I don't know.
144 point
Oh
redacted.
wait, no, 148
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm saying.
149. God damn
144
it!
point redacted.
149.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
fuck it. 149.144.
So yeah, thank you
Jesus
guys for tuning
Christ.
in. Next week we'll be doing an AMV stream. Probably the
Yay.
winners of the awards on
The
the org.
the org awards.
I can't remember their names for the life of me right now.
People
We'll
that are
see.
better editors than us.
Yes. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week.
Laters.